Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my very first video of 2015, which is kind of weird to say. I haven't seen you guys since last year, only because I took a mini vacation towards the very end of December. I just wanted to take a little bit of a break and then regroup and just think of new ideas for videos to film in the new year. So yeah, I'm going to just be going through some of the beauty products that I absolutely love throughout the whole year of 2014. The most logical and easiest way for me to do this is to talk about the products I apply first to my face and then just go in that kind of order, I guess. So I'm going to start off with brow products. I have to get it behind me, but I am going to start off with brow products. The first one that I was introduced to last year was the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which looks like this. It has a spoolie on the very end, which I lost the cap to, and it has a retractable front side, and this holds the product. I am in the shade Soft Brown. I really do love this pencil. I just go in light stroking motions, fill in my brows, and then I use the spoolie to blend everything out and blend everything together. Another brow product I was absolutely loving is the Benefit Give Me Brow. I am in the shade medium. Yes, shade medium, and I like this. It's just basically a tinted brow gel. It comes on a little applicator just like this, and I just sweep this across my brows to kind of set them, or when I get my brows freshly done, I just sweep this across my brows, define them, and I'm good to go. Now, in the beginning of the year, I was a huge fan of the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This was huge. I really did love it, but I found that I was overdrawing my brows, making them way too dark, so I kind of fell off this product, but nonetheless, it is an amazing product. It's definitely going to fill in those sparse areas if you're missing hairs in your brows or you have like little bald spots. This is the go-to product. Your brows will be locked and loaded. It's waterproof. They're not going to go anywhere. So this was definitely a staple, like for me, for a really long time, up until I wanted to kind of gravitate towards more like of a natural brow. To highlight my brows, well, highlight underneath my brows, I was really loving the Anastasia Pro Pencil, and basically this is just kind of like an eyeshadow base, or you can put it directly underneath your brows to kind of define them and highlight them if you don't really want to use concealer. I find that this works a lot better than the concealer brow method, so that's that. Moving on to moisturizers. Well, this is technically not a moisturizer, and I know this because you guys always let me know in the comments, but it's kind of like a moisturizer to me. I always apply this before I go to bed, before I apply my makeup, before I apply anything to my face. I always like to apply this, and I use this in the very beginning of the year. Kind of fell off of it, which I kind of regret because I feel like this product has really made an impact in my skin and the hyperpigmentation. It really decreased the appearance of acne spots, and that is the Pond's B3 Clarant Dark Spot Correcting Cream. Like I said, I apply this morning, night, before I apply my makeup. It was just like a staple, holy grail, MVP product for me. I will be using this again since I do have a ton of acne scarring after December. I don't know, I just had really hard time with my skin. It just broke out like crazy. So I'm trying to get rid of my dark spots, and I am going to start using this again, but nonetheless, I loved it, still do, and I feel like it works wonders. It may not work for you, but it definitely worked for me. For face primers, I only have two to share with you guys, and some of you are probably sitting there like, I already know what they are, because you probably do, and it is the Professional Face Primer by Benefit, along with the Bare Minerals Prime Time BB Cream Primer in medium. These two together are simply amazing for my skin. I really like to apply the Benefit Professional to this area right here because it blurs the appearance of large pores, and it's really not even detectable through foundation. I don't really have large pores to begin with, which I'm really blessed by because I know some people have extremely large pores, but I like this because, I mean, I do have pores, and this just blurs them out in that aspect of it. And then this gives you kind of like a minimum coverage. It is a BB cream primer, so you can definitely wear these two by itself. It does give me some sort of coverage, but I like it as a primer more than I like to wear it as like a BB cream primer, if you feel me, because I really feel like these two together really hold my makeup in place. It doesn't go anywhere. For foundations, I don't have any physical bottles to show you guys, which is kind of bad, but I did clean out my whole entire makeup collection a few months ago, and I tossed bottles that I felt were really old or I had from the very beginning of the year because I don't want makeup products to sit in my drawer because I feel like that's kind of gross and I feel like I'm hoarding makeup. But one drugstore makeup product that I was loving throughout the whole entire year was the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I was running low and I had like 3 colors and they were all very empty, so I just tossed them. Nonetheless, I really like it. I really love the coverage. It's definitely buildable and it gives me a really nice luminosity to my face without making me look overly oily. Another foundation I was really loving is the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. I tossed that one, or I actually gave that one to my sister because it was way too dark for my skin. It was definitely one of those summer foundations, but I really do love that one. It is a 3-in-1 product, so it acts as a primer, concealer, and also a foundation. It is a little bit heavy on the skin and it can get a little bit cakey, but if you apply the right amount of product, it's gonna look flawless. Every time I wore that foundation, I got so many compliments and people couldn't believe that I was wearing CoverGirl on my face, but CoverGirl seriously hit it out of the park with that foundation. For face powders, you guys know I like more of like a luminous look, so I rarely ever set my whole entire face with a powder, but I need to set my concealer. So when I do set my concealer, I just use my MakeupbyAmarie banana powder. I purchased this off of CameraReadyCosmetics.com. I really like the way it sets my under eye concealer. It doesn't crease or anything like that. So this is a holy grail product. Anastasia's contour kit is probably one of the most MVP products for a lot of people last year, but I mean, why not? This is the custom kit, but she literally hit it out of the park. She has a ton of contour shades across the board to match a ton of different skin tones. You can purchase the pans individually on her website, but I just have the custom kit. I really like this banana powder to set underneath my eyes, which I forgot to mention, and I really like these 2 shades right here. I will list them, the exact shades, down below so that way you guys know. I really like this to use this middle one as a transition color, and then I like this one to kind of really define for an intense contour. This right here, or this one right here, is an awesome highlight color, and I really do love this. I believe it was like $40 something, definitely worth the money, and I feel like Anastasia really gives you a bang for your buck because she has some awesome quality products and the price is pretty decent compared to other high-end products. So this contour kit was definitely a staple. For blushes, I only have 2 and they're kind of around the same color family, I guess you can say. Towards the very end of the year, you guys know I was loving the Sigma blush. It is extremely matte. It is kind of like a... I can't really explain it. You guys know I'm horrible at this, but I love this color on my cheeks, and it is in the shade called Cheeky. I will link it down below if you guys are interested in this blush. The next blush I was loving is this blush right here, and it is by NARS. It is in the shade called Luster. I absolutely love this blush on the apples of my cheeks. It gives me the most gorgeous luminosity, and I don't have to apply a highlight when I wear this blush. It's just... it's my first NARS blush and I'm definitely addicted. For highlight, I have to give it to the Beauty Plus Illumination Facial Cream by Gerard Cosmetics. You guys know I used to mix this in with my foundation for a really nice luminosity to my whole entire face. I don't do that anymore. I really like to use this on my cheekbones and also down the bridges of my nose, my Cupid's bow. This is such a gorgeous highlight color. Basically, it looks like this. It's a cream product, but just by me rubbing this on the back of my hand, you can see how gorgeous that is. Another highlight I've been loving, which is probably no shocker to you guys, is Becca Highlight in Opal. This thing is so pretty. I'm surprisingly not wearing it today. I'm wearing a different highlight that I recently bought, but this one is still gorgeous. Definitely worth every single penny. A little bit does go a long way. It is highly pigmented, and I like to use this the same exact way. The high points of my cheekbone, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, y'all know the drill. So for eyeshadows, most of them are pretty much in palette form. The first one would definitely have to go to the Lorac Pro. This is the OG palette, and it's just simply gorgeous. This is what the shades look like. It's a ton of warm tones. Also, the top row is all matte and the bottom row is all shimmer. I honestly don't think there is a better neutral palette on the market other than this one. I know the Lorac Pro 2 palette came out. Not really a huge fan. This one definitely takes the cake. You can do a natural look, a glam look, a smoky eye, anything with this palette. It's just universal, and I love the pigmentation of the shadows. I love the way they blend. They're not chalky at all. They're just very, very gorgeous. So that's a Lorac Pro palette. Another palette I was obsessing over last year was the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the OG. They recently launched the Semi-Sweet, but I'm not gonna lie, I definitely like this palette a lot better. I just love the range of colors. It has pops of colors, awesome transition shades, beautiful lid colors. It's just a gorgeous palette. I'm not gonna lie, I took this on so many trips with me, hence why it is broken. Like, this is not supposed to happen, like, no. And that's how much I use this every single trip. This was just like my go-to palette. It's awesome, definitely a staple. The next one I was loving ever since I bought it is the Anastasia Lavish palette. You guys know this because I use this in like almost every makeup tutorial. It looks like this. I don't believe this is available anymore, but a good thing is that Anastasia recently released single shadows, so you can practically purchase all of these shadows in single form, I believe. Don't really quote me, but yeah, you can purchase them in single form, which brings me to my gorgeous Z palette that I recently made. This has all of Anastasia's single shadows. Well, not all of them, it has some of them, and like I said, Anastasia hit it out of the park last year. She came out with some gorgeous things. Norvina did an awesome job, who is her daughter, creating these shadows. For liner, I'm just going to mention one because this one I've just been obsessed with towards the very end of the year, and it makes all of the other ones not even matter just because of the price point. It is the NYC liquid eyeliner. This is the blackest eyeliner I have ever seen. The wand is a little bit, I wasn't really feeling it at first, but now I feel like I'm a pro. I mean, can you see my liner? I mean, come on. Basically the wand looks just like this. This product is extremely wet, so it is very easy to mess up, but I mean, just look how pigmented that is. Extremely black, and it dries matte, and I really like a matte eyeliner. I don't like any shine or anything like that, so NYC liquid liner in black, go get you some. For mascara, I have two favorites. One is for the top lashes and one is for the bottom lashes. The first one is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Mascara. I really like this. I really love the volume it gives my lashes. I like the way it separates and gives them a little bit of length at the same time. Go-to mascara, I probably won't switch for a while. The next one is for the bottom lashes, and I was introduced to this at a photo shoot I went to with 17 back last April, and it is the Maybelline Lash Discovery mascara, and this has a mini brush, so that's why I really like it. It's really easy to get those little hairs on your lower lash line with this brush, and it's not messy at all. Then for lip products, I would definitely say MAC lip liners. I have 3 to share with you guys. I have one in Soar, one in Spice, and one in Whirl. Soar and Whirl are definitely more of like pinkish nudes, and then Spice is more of a brownish nude. Then I also have a MAC lipstick. You guys know I was obsessed with this lipstick forever, and it is MAC's lipstick in Kinda Sexy. That's what it looks like right there. It's definitely a true pinkish nude. It is a matte, but it's not that kind of matte that is going to make your lips extremely dry. It's definitely more of a wearable, kind of movable matte on your lips, if you get me. Then the next one is a NARS Audacious lipstick. I am wearing it on my lips right now, and this is in the shade Anita. I really love the NARS Audacious lipsticks. They're extremely pigmented, extremely creamy. They feel amazing on your lips, and this is what it looks like. It is definitely darker than Kinda Sexy, but it is more on that pinkish kind of nudish side. A product that I absolutely love to remove my makeup would definitely have to go to the Ultra Bland Face Cleanser by Lush. Basically, it's just a all white product like this. You just take a little bit, you put it all over your face, and it really breaks down all that makeup. It takes off dip brow, it takes off waterproof liner, it takes off eyelash glue, it pretty much takes off everything. It's gonna get really oily on the face, but basically what you do is you take just a cloth like this, run it under some warm, hot water, and then you put the rag on your face, and then you wipe all of that product off, and your face is clean, it's cleansed, and all the makeup is gone. I really like to tone my face afterwards, but if you're looking for a very easy product to remove everything, probably all at once, this is a product for you. For makeup application, I just have a few staples to share with you guys. The Beauty Blender was definitely one of them. All you have to do is just put this under water, wring it out, and then use it damp to apply your makeup, and it really gives you like a flawless airbrush finish. Another face product that I was loving is the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki. This is the F80. I really like this to really push the product into my skin for a nice flawless finish for foundation. Then for eye brushes, these are eye brushes that I simply cannot do my makeup without. Number one would definitely have to be the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush. This is the E40. I really like this to apply my bridge color, my crease color, and really buff that product in there, as well as blending out for a really nice gradient, flawless eye look. Then another product is the Sigma Blending Brush. This is the E25. I really like this brush to pack in the color into like the outer V area and really just enhance that look and really define it. Then these two products, I really like these for the lower lash line. I like this defining brush, which is basically just like a flat top brush like that. I really like this to get really, really close to that lash line. Then I like to take the Sigma E30 pencil brush to really buff and blend and really blow out that lower lash line color. So that's basically it. Those are definitely my top beauty must-haves for 2014. If you guys are interested in any of them at all, I'm going to link them in the description box down below. So be sure to check that out, and if I can find coupon codes for any of them, I will also link them down there, so go ahead and check that out. Be sure to check out my last video. It was kind of like a trendy burnt orange makeup look. I love that look. That was definitely a go-to look for me in 2014. And be sure to check out my P.O. box. I got a P.O. box, and I'm actually in the process of writing you guys back. Like, I just got these super cute note cards and envelopes, and I'm going to be writing you guys back like after I finish editing this video. So if you want to write to me, be pen pal buddies, anything like that, my P.O. box is always listed right here. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you guys want to talk to me, interact with me, anything like that. And I want to thank you guys so much for an awesome year in 2014. I know that 2015 is just going to be crazy. I can kind of feel it. I don't know, my channel is slowly getting bigger and bigger, and it's all because of you guys. Without your support, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be making videos. I wouldn't be able to do this full time, and I'm just truly blessed to have you guys. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.